My name's Michelle and this is the show that makes fast food healthy and healthy food fast. Today we're going to do a great new dish I picked up the other week from Paul, one of the guys I work with. He makes the office smell like this every lunchtime, reheating this dish, and it got too much for me in the end and I had to ask him for the recipe. So I'm going to be doing it with a little bit of a spin on it, but let's get started. It's super easy and something you can throw together in only a couple of minutes. I'm doing an authentic Thai stir fry. Okay, so to start off with, you need to make a garlic and chilli paste. You want 1 clove of garlic and 1 piece of chilli each. And so I've got 6 cloves of garlic and 6 pieces of chilli here. I'm just going to throw them in, ripping off the stalks. I'm using bird's eye chilies, which are these little ones here. Just throw those into the food processor. If you don't have a food processor, you can just chop this up by hand. I'm not going to be using all these chilies today. I'm just going to chop them all up and either put them in an airtight jar in the fridge or in just a Ziploc bag. Okay, so it's as simple as just blending those up. And that's pretty much the trickiest bit of the whole recipe. Okay, so I'll just move that aside. Now, you probably saw this sitting on the counter as well. It's a little dried up piece of black fungus. What I've done is I've soaked that in a bowl of boiling water, and they swell up to being about that size. So they start off as these little things that don't look particularly appetizing. If you can't get these, don't worry. You can either use real mushroom or just miss them out entirely. And they've been sitting there in hot water for about half an hour. I'm just going to pour that off, and they're a bit dirty, so just rub any grit off, and then I'm just going to refresh them really quickly with just a little bit more hot water. Just like that. And then straight away I'll fish those out and chop them up. I love the flavour of these. You could use all sorts of different kind of Asian mushrooms if you wanted to. They're kind of got quite a rubbery texture to them, but I think it kind of works quite nicely. I guess it depends what you're into. Okay, so I've got those. I've also got some snow peas, which I've just chopped up, and some chicken breast fillet, which I've just cut into really fine strips. So that's it for all the chopping and preparation work. I said I was going to be doing something a little bit different, so instead of doing regular noodles or rice or something, I found these noodles that are called konnyaku, and I've seen them on the net. They've been called miracle noodles. They actually sat in my cupboard for almost a year in the packet. Great thing they got a long shelf life, but I was too scared to use them because a friend told me they had a really strange flavour. I eventually dug them out, and they're amazing. They've got 13 calories per quarter packet, and they're so filling, and almost no carbs, lots of fibre, and they kind of look like they come in these little knots, but you can untangle the knots like this, and then all you need to do is just rinse them to get off their soaking solution from the packet. And I'm going to throw those in right at the end. Okay, so we're over at the stove, and I've got a really awesome non-stick pan, so I probably don't even need this much oil, but just a little peanut oil just to brush on to stop things from sticking. And then straight away, just want to get straight in there with the garlic and chilli paste. You probably want about 1 tablespoon's worth of that. As I said, the rest of that can go in your fridge for other stir fries. Okay, and we'll just fry that off now. If you're not doing this for TV cameras, I'd highly recommend you have the extractor fan going, because right now the strong smell is going to kill me. Straight away in with the chicken. Now it's really important you have everything here prepared beforehand, because it's going to cook incredibly quickly. I've got the chicken cut into really thin slices, and because it's breast I don't want to overcook it. Okay, so all the pinkness is pretty much out of the chicken, so I'm just going to throw in the snow peas now, the mushrooms, and those noodles. Oh, try and keep everything in my pan. Give that a quick once around, and then just a tiny bit of chicken stock, a good splash of oyster sauce, and a good splash of fish sauce. I've just got some Thai basil here. You could also use just sweet basil. Both are quite nice, but I love the kind of aniseedy flavour of the Thai basil. I'm just going to toss that through right at the end. It doesn't really need to cook, just as soon as it's wilted, you're done. Okay, so I'm just going to serve half of this up for myself right now. Those noodles, they're so filling, it's just unbelievable. Okay. Sweetness of the oyster sauce and saltiness coming through from the fish sauce. Lovely and fresh, and something you can put together in no time. Works beautifully with bits of rump steak too. So don't forget to check out the website healthyhelpingstv.com for the recipe and past episodes, and I'll catch you next time. See ya! You'll need the following ingredient: 3 cloves of garlic, 3 small chillies, 10 ounces of chicken breast fillet thinly sliced, 20 snow peas, 2 black fungus soaked, 5 ounces of konnyaku noodles, 2 tablespoons of oyster sauce, 2 tablespoons fish sauce, 2 tablespoons of chicken stock or water, and a 1/4 cup of Thai basil.